this is the application where it helps operator to schedule the operations based on certain options available to him. Okay. So here we can show the scheduling options like based on different modes, directions, whether to include shifts or not, or whether he or she should should schedule the jobs or operations only on the primary resources or not. So infinite, uh, like any in one resource, they can put. So basically, they can do a overloading of the resources on the resource. So they can put a multiple operations at the same time on this resource. Okay, find slot is a whatever the next available slot is available. Based on that, the operation will be put. Insert is based on these two directions. It will be inserted between the operations. So a new operation will be inserted between. So it will be can be forward and backward. So forward is basically when I'm saying use the insert mode with the forwards. That means I'm telling the system that okay, whenever I'm putting a new operation on that resource, whatever the existing is, it move it to the forward at future time, and the new operation will start from the before the existing operation. So basically, the new operation end time after that, the existing operation will start. Backward is just opposite. It will be like whatever the existing operation is. After that, it will be inserting the new operation. Include breaks or not. So basically, if I'm including breaks, that means the if the break is there, the system will not consider that as a will not consider the breaks. Basically, it will consider the breaks and will not uh, uh, schedule anything in between the break time. Okay. Excluding means it don't care it's a break or anything. It will exclude start the operation or schedule the operation at the start of the break itself. Prime means very explicitly, like if you want to use a primary resource which is there. So if I say include, okay, so when I'm using these modes, infinite or find slot, okay, so it will always go with the primary resource first, okay, and that is not available, then it will go with the alternate resource. If that is also not available, then it will find the first suitable slot and then do the scheduling of the operation at that resource. So these are the different modes which is available through which we can use. Different options are there. The order dispatching, if you are doing it is by heuristic, by active orders or backlog orders. The active orders uses find slot with the forward direct find slot basically with the primary included resource it will work actually. And backward is also like it is like whatever the orders which you have already in the past but you want to schedule it again. So active will be the current orders. This one will be for the previous orders which are not scheduled. Last scheduling result is basically whatever the last operation that you have, a lot of scheduled back that you did. So those information you can see. Total requirement is basically will come when you are doing an auto dispatch. Okay. So from this total requirement list, you can understand how much any requirement is there for the total tools basically and all. So that information you can see. Release last orders. So currently, whatever the orders we have released, sorry, whatever the um, last release order is the one which will show you there's no last release order. What is the last release order basically? And different views are there. Uh, this is all about like you need to go through it to understand a little bit how exactly it is like working.
This is actually when we implement this actually from the DMC part, okay? But when it comes from this S4HANA, so in that case, actually, they will, I mean, from the S4HANA itself, they schedule everything, but if it is happen. So in this case, actually, how the system will be react in DMC part.
It's up to you.
I
If you
mean,
don't, if you already scheduling is already done, everything is as a plan. Just release the order. You don't use this feature if you don't want to schedule it again or anything. It's up to you, the business requirement.
okay. This is based on only the resources, it resource and operations, but the idea this is based on the resource only. We are just going to move for the release the orders, right?
Yes. Resource work center base. I think work center base,
Yeah,
you can
work
see
center.
what is under as there. You can do that as well. Okay, one second. This operations, where is this? It's out my horizon. Okay. Hmm. Previous, I don't able to do the previous uh time scheduling. It always allow for the current scheduling only. Okay.
And coming to this scheduled labor, actually, it's just a KPI report, right? It's just a monitoring for the operators, right? So we don't execute or we don't do anything in the scheduled labor, right? Okay.
Schedule labor is just an application to understand for the supervisor how much
Exactly.
user capacity he needs for the demand of this particular week. Okay.
That's right. Okay.
How he can utilize those resources, laborers, basically operators.
Yeah,
It is
that I
useful for
understand.
the
Yes.
supervisor to plan it operations correctly for the week or next week or month. They can do that.
Okay, but when we go for this upload, the right side we have an option, right? Upload and download. So you said like if I want to upload the user or if I want to upload the plant holidays or certification. So how
Hmm.
to go through the fields actually before upload? Because if we have to have some template
I
existing
told
into
you
the
no,
system.
yesterday. You just in the SAP help document, you will able to find the format. Like for the
Oh,
user, it's name, first name, last name, email ID, and with status whether it's active or not. For plant,
okay.
it have two fields only. Date, which will should be in these two format only. No other format is supported. And then the holiday, basically, what is the reason for the holiday? Like maybe it's because of Diwali, Holi, whatever the reason. So
Okay.
that two field is there.
So this
Qualification, yeah.
Anyway, this fields, these are the existing actually templates are available, right? In
Yeah,
SAP portal. Yeah, okay.
yes.
Because I uploaded this labor schedule yesterday. Myself, I checked the mandatory fields myself, and it was not uploaded properly. I mean, it was not accurate, the labor schedule. So that is the reason actually I asked you. Okay. Okay.
For labor schedule, so they have fixed template. I showed you yesterday, right? I think the username was there,
Yes.
work
Yeah.
center, then
Shift. Shift
shift.
was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to put the same name. Okay. If shift is in this format coming, shift space capital A, and you're putting shift without any space A, the system will not recognize it, right? So you have to
Yeah.
make sure like these small human errors should not be there while uploading such files or data to the system.
Case sensitive, right? These are the
Yeah,
case
yeah,
sensitive
yeah.
fields.
These
Okay.
everything, whatever you're uploading from this from any system, I think most of time, if this is not being handled in the backend logics, mostly Excel upload is always. I feel it's always a case sensitive scenarios.
Okay.
So in this few things you need to care about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Rahul, you can go ahead.
Can you switch the plant first? Because I have created four orders on that monitoring app. You can see
Which plant you want?
6910.
6910.
Yeah,
Okay.
the same.
So
Dispatch.
demand
Yeah.
is the dispatch
Uh,
monitoring. Okay.
yeah. First thing is yesterday I created the order with large time span. Okay.
Mhm.
So when I was trying to firstly, do we have to drag from the down screen to the screen? That is the way we have to
No,
do.
no, 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 no. This see.
Because those orders were not appearing on the that resource tab,
Here,
which is appearing now, right? Right.
this
The
one.
orders are appearing there, right? Yes.
So see, initially when you haven't scheduled anything, everything
Yeah.
you can see here in the bottom work list. So operation will
So
be coming here. Timeline will be coming
yeah,
here. There's a two
got it. So
options.
when
Either, yeah, go ahead.
yeah, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, so there's two options. Either you can drag drop, you can right click and then do schedule, okay? Or
Okay.
you can do auto dispatching, which is like active orders or backlog order. So active orders, when you're saying, I just told you like find slot will be happening, okay, including the primary resource, okay, or excluding based on the configuration. So
So
here, what I can see is your all orders are scheduled on a single resource. The possibility is that you do not have defined the resource type or default resource at the operation level, or not have defined
exactly, I
anything.
intentionally created
Mhm.
using single work center and single resource. So I
Okay.
was just trying to see when I was trying to schedule the order which has a large time span. I was
Mm.
getting an error. You are trying to schedule outside the time period. Do you have any idea about that? Where we maintain time period and all?
Okay, so you
Yes.
can so scheduling will happen for a week span only. So this is
Okay.
current planning horizon is from 24 to current to next 7 days.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay.
So here we have to set, right? And there is no configuration for that. Just we have to select in this selection window.
If I'm doing for the next 7 days, okay, you can see
Yeah.
the message. The current date should be within the planning horizons. I cannot do anything beyond the planning horizon. I cannot go forward. Okay, let me go and see the last 10 days first of this. So this scheduling is for the current horizon only, current week only. Not you cannot do planning.
But we do the planning for the future, right? We do for next month or next week. That way we do the planning. I'm asking there might be chance there is any configuration where we maintain planning horizon,
No.
or we just have to
What is
select
this?
on the selections.
There is one option, right, Kajal? Date time was in mode actually. What is this actually? Yeah,
Range if I'm putting 20 days. So
yeah,
20 days
planning.
horizon you
Yeah,
have.
that is what I think Rohit is. I mean, Rahul is asking, I guess, that we can do for the mode 20 or 1 month, I
Oh,
guess.
okay, okay. Yeah, okay. So if I give for 60
Time
horizon. So here, mix into 60
360 days.
plus minus 90 days. Okay, let's do for 60 days. So horizons I can see for the next 60 days. Yeah, understood what you're saying. So if this is your future orders, which is from 23rd to 20, but this should come to you when you're doing for that week. Okay, understood. This was back one. So let me just go to the
Week view would be better. Day view not.
so I cannot see these actually. This is from 22 July, okay? This is June I'm looking at. Yeah.
You're in
July.
August, July 11. On the top they are appearing, no?
View yours in changing the view.
Their day is selected. No day you can drop down and choose weekly view. Then you can scroll left on the above screen. There you can see the orders.
Oh yeah, right. There's too small. Yeah. So these are the schedule here. This is what the back one. Okay. It's already
So, Katil, my question is, if you go on the above screen where we saw the orders initially, I want to schedule all the order at one time. Means if I'm selecting right click, means it is selecting single order.
two autos dispatch.
Mhm.
Shall I go to?
Can you again go back to the day view so that we can see that them properly?
Let me just schedule all of your orders.
Because I can't see the gap disappearing. It is not disappearing. Now some would.
All of your orders got dispatched. Here, I think it's so many.
One order is in the past state again. You see behind the red line.
Yes.
It's not getting.
It is scheduled. Once it come to this particular screen, it is already scheduled. This is basically the operator has not started or not working on it. It should be by this time, 9:30 or 9:25, whatever is it, it should get complete. But still it's sitting on the shop floor. No one is working on it.
If you try to schedule the backlog orders, it should go in the future date.
Maybe this one is the one you scheduled earlier actually. You already scheduled this. This one I didn't change. This one is previously scheduled one. You did yesterday.
What I'm trying to say is now these orders are released but not started. Okay. So now if I want to reschedule them, the order which is in the past, it should again reschedule to the future dates.
It's already release order, I guess. I'm not option to release this order. So these ones, right? These forming things you already did. Okay. Whatever the scheduling we did right now, I can see here. These are, I guess.
Okay. So post release, we cannot reschedule them.
No, once it's just one, what you can do is like you can just delocate again and then schedule again, or you can do the rescheduling. So if you do rescheduling, what will happen is.
Okay. You do just one try, right click that particular order and see. Now it should be 617.
But here is something more. What is this? It gets rescheduled. This is something another order. Okay. So now the 19 went to here. So it will find the next available slot. It cannot fit here.
Why the gap is, why the gap is coming half an hour gap?
Because this is how your order is, right? Timing. What is the start time for this particular operation?
I want to change the time now. That's why I'm using this app.
So you can go and change the scheduling timing here actually, not here.
No, that's not.
You want to change the scheduling time, right? This is what you're saying.
Yes. Yeah. See, I was just, some issues I was getting. I was not able to schedule them on this. If you right click, those order get rescheduled, each order, individual order. But I want to reschedule in the all the order at one time.
Why you will do rescheduling of all the order? That means your first planning was not correct. Like what you're doing. So rescheduling.
I'll tell you the process.
Wait,
I'll tell you the PP process. In PP, we don't have functionality to schedule them. If I want to create 10 orders on the single date, it will allow me. Then I have to use this application to schedule it. That is the purpose of the app. No?
This is not that much matured enough, this application. If I start comparing the PP scheduling, which is there for the very long time in the market, comparing with this new one, I think it will be a bad comparison.
Okay, I'll try some more, test.
Changing, one second. I think changing schedule time was possible.
See, I don't mean to change the schedule time. If I schedule the orders on this board and save them, automatically it should change the schedule time.
Then you should do manual scheduling instead of auto scheduling. Like how you did this scheduling, how you fixed one by one you did?
Yes. I just try to unalign them so that I can align them with the help of algorithm. If you drop down to that scheduling tab, no?
See, let me just see. What is scheduling? Start details. Okay, currently it is supposed to start at 4 p.m., right? What I'm gonna say is this is starting at 6. Is it p.m. or a.m.? Okay, this is 6 p.m. only. I will try to schedule it in between here. So this will be my. I can do it. It was supposed to start at 6 p.m., but I schedule it for the 2 p.m. It's drag and drop where you want to do.
That's okay. Can you go to the scheduling tab, drop down option?
Scheduling type drop down option. Okay.
So here we have some selection modes, direction. So here we are telling the system based considering all these scheduling parameters, we need to schedule all the orders. That is the purpose of maintaining
this particular modes will be used by this dispatching when you're doing okay. I am manually doing I can put where I want to put. Where I can want to put.
If we have 100 orders, we are not going to schedule them.
That's see you are like totally indirecting yourself into two different statements. First, you want to change it whenever you want, and you're saying I don't want to do anything.
There are two options. I'm not saying I want to change the dates. I'm just expecting a basic scheduling function which is not working here.
Okay, this is how the system is designed then. I can't say anything.
No problem. I'll create some more data and try for my solutions.
You can dispatch manually dragging, dropping where you want with resource, irrespective of whatever you have selected or not. Okay, that is there. But if you want to go with the flow and based on some
there might be some limitation which we have to understand maybe with S4 helps.
That definitely is actually. I agree with on this point totally. It's not like fully fledged scheduling application. This is not. I will consider this, but it's better to not have anything. You're providing something to the supervisor to. This will be differ than what you do actually in the PP. Okay, that is more based on your current and forecast. This is basically the current scheduling will be based on the availability of your resource and labors and all.
Actually, Kajal, see, my perspective to ask is in PP we know the limitation. We don't have full fledged. So when we are learning this new app, so it is just like I want to know about it. Whatever so you are telling us. So it is not like I'm expecting something. I just want to know the features of that. That's why I was asking questions.
Okay. No, totally agree with you. That's
what is the capability or what is the limitation? So that's what I
understood. Totally understood. Nothing like that to hold into. But this is all it is. It have actually. If you're expecting something like changing, if I'm doing scheduling now and it is late, so for that I think backward scheduling is there, but it will also again if some differences between your first and last operation, it will have it. It will not like consecutively with starting and all. It's will have some gaps because this is how your schedule, your operations have this time duration and this schedule as like what do you call start time and end time basically. So based on that, it will plan and show this Gantt charts and all.
I just want to add one more thing. Yeah, see, DM is a manufacturing execution systems, right? So it's not like a scheduling tool. So the whatever you are asking, that is purely functionality of kind of a PPDS or any scheduling specific scheduling applications, right?
Yeah,
So
we
this is
just trying to relate the option showing here, Sohail. So
yes,
the
yes.
option says if you go into scheduling parameter, it is similar to so that's why we are trying to understand if it is possible or not. That is the only thing.
Yep.
No, but you can do so, Rahul. You can just try out more cases. Maybe I might be possible I'm wrong because maybe I'm not tried that scenarios. You already have working with the scheduling tools, right? I never worked, so I don't know. For me, this is also offensive features. Okay.
That's okay.
So
Yeah, we will
yeah.
explore. We
So
will try to explore.
yes, definitely.
Hey, you know, ZaranTech now offers SAP corporate training. That's right. Train your workforce in SAP with our comprehensive program. We offer customized courses, certified trainers, and hands-on labs for both individuals and businesses. Our standout features: bespoke training, fully configured servers for practice, in-house materials, and a dedicated LMS. Plus, get session recordings and 24/7 support. From functional to technical modules, we have got it all. Choose ZaranTech for SAP training and watch your team excel. Learn, upskill, succeed with ZaranTech.
Let's move to the new topics then. So as for the session, I think that part is pending, which is where we want to create a dashboard. Okay. So for that, here in this application, you have to do the configurations or settings for that. So that is being done now. Okay. So once you upload the SAML data from your identity provider, you just come and upload that again here, and then the system status will change to configure. Once that is done, you will be able to this cancel not working. Wow. You can able to create your dashboards. So this is manage dashboard. Here you will see the create button is there. Let me just click. It will take a few time, like a minute or something, or less than a minute to get ready. So yeah, single sign-on is happening now. It is trying to connect to the embedded SAP. That's done. So yeah, this is few more seconds and you will see the dashboard. So we'll create from scratch. I haven't prepared anything. So I'll let you know what are the features are there and all. And we will create simple. Okay.
If you want, you can change back the plant also. If you want, if you have some prepared data in your plant.
Yeah, I will change that. Thanks. Changing, let me just explain you. So this is how whenever your first time coming or creating, will click on creating a new dashboard. This is the first page will come up. Okay. So at the right hand side, this side basically you can see all your MDUs data which are available. So this is the limited list. So every quarter with the new release, SAP keep on adding few more MDUs. Okay, the list now has got so much. Earlier it was just like 10 or something MDUs are there. But now, so the inside MDU is nothing but the tables, always you can have the access to the data from here. So if each MDUs are interconnected, so they have connections, or we can say they are like not like if want to fetch bomb details, but based on certain material from the certain plant, how I will do. So that you don't need to every MDUs here are joined internally. So you can usually use with different data are data collections, MDUs are there, downtime MDUs are there. Okay. material MDO you can see. So these are the list where you can see the MDOs. At the bottom, you can see 2-3 options like cancel, preview, review, finish. So preview, review, I will show on all the same features. This is your canvas, if you understand, a query designer, where you will drag and drop these MDOs, and then based on that, you can just have it. At the top, you have some filters which you can apply. Okay. These are two options are there. Then you have the calculator columns you can create here. Then you have this, if you want to define joins, that also you can do. So yeah, based on the different objects available, you can just define a join as well of your own as well. So if you want to define like join, which is already there, which is not needed, but you can define like this plant ID will be this. Well, like basically you join these two table based on the plant ID. Okay. Or any other want to do that you can do and save and get it. So as of now, I never use this feature because most of time, whatever we are using currently, it's all the provided MDOs, which is already connected with each other. The joints doesn't need to, we won't use basically right now as of now. But yep. Here, if you see, once I click on these MDO data collection, here I can see multiple options. One is to cancel or remove this table form, basically, of add filter columns, and to have a different other objects which one I want to use along with it. So I can just add it. This will be added. Okay. Tables, this column basically, whatever the columns available, you can just select. Okay. And whenever you're viewing this data, that particular field will be visible. Like I want to see group, I want to see parameter name, value, for which material, for which operation, work center, and date, and what was the SFC and which user and which order source work center. Okay. I just click on preview. So it will create a preview. Means before I saving, I can see the data, how this query will look like actually. So here you can see the user, whatever the fields we have selected, that only fields are coming, no other fields. So in this particular table, it might possible we have too much of information, but we needed few. So based on that, you can just select a few columns as per your need. Okay. I will do one thing. I will just go ahead and change the plant first. And we'll create one simple dashboard. Okay. Where we will see like as I showed, right? I will create something like this one. Like this one, how much time or an order is started on time, or then we can see how much quantity yet to be built based on like available build quantity and the completed quantity. So such graph we can see. Create it. So my requirement is like I want to see how much order which are started on time, means they started before their time or on the time. Okay. So for that I need order start actual time. Okay, that information I can have it from the order table. Okay. So this is order table. So basically I'm looking for the start time, right? So there are two options to create filter. One is the simple filter. Basically, you put a filter on any other columns. Okay. This next one is the advanced filter where you put the name and then do multiple conditionings and all. Okay. So here I'm trying to put a filter at the order level. And you give the name. Okay. I'm adding from order table actual start time I need, and I'm saying it should not be a null, okay? Because for me, I was looking only for those order which are started. Okay, if that is possible, if they can be. Okay, let me show you first the table data. I think it will be much. So we have actual start date, then we have completion, then we have material order, launch. What else I need? I need quantity and all will be quantity table is here. Okay, let's review it. One more thing I would like to add. So here you can see some actual start date is there. For some order, these are the order which are not yet started. So I'm not concerned about these ones. That doesn't make for me. I want to look for those order which are actually started, and then I want to do my calculation. Okay. So if it started, does it start on the time on or before, or it was late? So that is my concern. So for that, I'm going to create. So for I will put a flag check here. So I will consider only those order which are started on which are actually started, means the active orders are, or I'm looking into. Okay. So for that, I will put a filter. I'm putting it order level. I will take the order table. Here I will say the start time. Actual start should not, it's not null. So these are the options available. Okay. Either I can put equal to, these are the operators available. It's actually none, greater, equal to, less than, between. Okay. So for me, I'm just looking at it should not be a null case. And I'm saying the actual date also I want in specific time only, not, I don't want to look into all. So in between, I'm just will select. So whatever we created from June to this year, this for the month, I'm just looking into. Okay. So if this is there, okay, then only this is the two filter I'm putting only. Okay. I'm looking for a month data and it should not be a null. Okay. Filter, if I go again here, so this is how your filter look like. Why end or on? Let me do one thing. I will just it look different. I want end in between here or an end is game. So what I can do is let me delete this one. This one. No, 1 second. Yeah, at the top I can make this change if I want to have end or not. I want it end. It should be in between first to 21st to. So this is just a based on your scenario how you want to filter the data. Okay. So I have the filter. Okay. I have selected the columns which I am interested into or want to. Okay. Next one is I want to calculate. So basically what I'm saying, let me connect one more, that is a plan date. Where is my plan date? Yeah, plan start date. Okay. So what my expectation is, if my start date is greater than the my plan date. Okay. That means I have started my job before the time or on time. Okay. So for that, I will create one calculation column. So this is all the selected columns for this particular design I can see. Okay. Here I can do a calculated column. I think you guys might be aware of the concepts called dimensions and measures. So dimension and measures, like it's basically the columns we call, or maybe the data we have. So dimensions are all the quality values, like we have location, name, space, place, basically the names, basically which are we cannot aggregate it basically. Whereas the measures are like which we can do the aggregations, and these are the quantitative values. Like we have our um, percentages there, we have our profit loss, discounts are there, quantities are there. These which the values which we can aggregate, do some summations and all. So for those values we call measures, and others which we cannot aggregate or do, like quality values, like it's good, bad, name, dates, such we categorize as a dimensions. Okay. That was, I think this is basic concept of any database if you go ahead and know. Especially in HANA, they use these terms, dimensions and measures. So calculated columns, like we are calculating some value based on the column. Okay, so I'm going to give some idea for this one, like started on time. I cannot put space. Orders that started before planned date. Okay. So in the formula, these are the formulas functions available. Absolute, add date to date, add month to date, concat, uh, or contains date, double float, if, null, left, right. These are the formula which is available. Conditions are like and, not. So basic conditions and operators, like these basic operators are available to design or create the formulas. Okay. So in our case, what I'm saying, I'm gonna if one. So basically I'm saying if my actual date is before the planned date, then I'm creating one column and I'm saying value 1. That means I'm saying true, and else 0 means no, false. Okay. So for me, actual start date. So here just start writing the column name. It will already automatically pop up the screen. So from here also you can select it less than my plan date. Planned start date. Okay. Then I'm saying it will be 1, else 0. Okay. So this is my formula. If you want to format, it will format this way. It's a valid formula. It's saying, okay, I will click OK. And this is my measure, because this is one which is getting calculator. I'm going to perform further calculation on this. I will keep it as this. Aggregation, if you want to put anything, I will put in null only. Okay. This is ID and all this. I will say okay. Now I will go and see the in preview as well, how data is coming now. So yeah. So here you can see some places you can see 0, some places can see 1. So 1 indicating like, yes, my operation or order started before the planned date. So we can see the actual start date is 21st July and 3:51 p.m. And the planned date was same date, but at 4:20. So, but we started 3:51. So this is the actual indication. Okay, this operation started before the planned date, and that is why you can see here true. Same with the previous operations, it should start, plan was 3:38, but it started at 3:15. Some case are a state which is false. So It was planned to start at 22 July 248, but it actually started at 440. So this one is the order which was not started at the right time. Why I'm saying your plant name? Okay, you have more data. That's good. I don't have. No problem. So basically, one more thing you need to understand is these particular what do you call dashboard of data which you are doing the analysis is not based on any plant. You will have the access to all the plants in your system, and then you can do filtering or whatever you want to do. Okay. So I will finish it. So basically, yeah.
Okay, so can you show how the percentage and graph that's appear, like percentage of order that is started on that particular plant, work center or plant on times or kind of things in graph?
That I'm going to show you just after this. So this is I'm showing you how you can design your data. Okay. Next step is how to visualize it. So for visualizing, once you have your data source created, the screen will navigate you to this particular screen. Okay. Here you have.
Sajal, how did you go for this data source? Actually, I missed out actually. Yeah.
How I move out of that data source.
Yeah, data source. Yes.
So this is my data source. Okay. So since I already have, I can do the cancel. Okay, it will move to that particular screen, or I'm creating a new first time. Okay, so I have to click on finish. Okay. So again, it will ask me for the name, which I already have. So just I will click on go. Okay, it will move to the previous screen. So basically, when first time you're creating your dashboard, basically it always navigate you to the data source screen where it asks you to create some source. Okay, but if I am not, let me save this first. Okay, this is something new. Okay. So it was asking me, since I haven't used that particular source, right? It was asking me, like, you want to keep it or want to remove it? So since I was creating for the first time, okay, it was always going to the data source screen where it asked me to create something. If I don't want, I can cancel it from there, and it will also go to the designer page where I can use the charts visualization page. If you understand, there I have to design the page. It will go to there. Okay, but at that first I show you how to create a data source, and then after I save it, move to the page. Okay, but since you already have any table, okay, you just have to click edit. So it will move to the page only. It will not go to the data source page where you asked you to create the query and all this. If you want to add it, just select the dashboard and then click on edit button. In DMC, some applications are plant specific, some are not, but this managed dashboard is not plant specific. Okay, so see, this is how it comes, and you can add multiple pages. Okay, there's two options. Let's go with the top first. Okay, what we have. So we can save as, or we can save as a template as well. Then we have option to share. So sharing is like to add to any add users or teams if you want. Okay, let's see if I have anyone. So these are the persons I can share this. Okay, I can give a right as well, access basically, and apply global watermark. I don't know what this means. Original dashes is bookmark exists. I don't know about this one, how it's there, but we can see that. And if I click on share, so this dashboard will be shared with the other people as well. So this is another option. Then we have details about this story. So whatever we are creating here will be the story only. So from here I can see how much view was there on the story, what is the last change, any tags we want to put on this. We want to start this dashboard, I can do, and I can do whatever here. These are like different filters options. Data change, enable data change inside. What does mean? Enable a viewer to. This is a new feature also. I didn't saw this before. Viewer to subscribe to end data change inside to the story. We'll need to explore this thing. But basically, it's here you can have information about the dashboard. In the terms of here, we call it the story. Here it's information about the query which we are fetching from the data. Okay, so enable query batching. Queries per batch I will define. If the number of queries is less than the minimum, the query will be fired in batch. So if you want to fetch in query batches also, that happens. It's all like just to decrease the overload on this particular engine or system. If you say, if there's a few settings you can do to avoid those problems. Cache setting, if you want, you can enable this one. Then if you want to undo something, redo something, this is edit then. Then we have refresh the data or configurations and all those we can do. Then this option is to copy and all. Okay. Here you can see the design phase basically. So this one will open you the charts. So as soon as I click this one, it will open the chart. Okay. There's options for the pillars and
Kajal, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, just one thing. So it's a live dashboard or
What do you mean by the live dashboard?
live dashboard if something like a specific work set or assembly line, right? It will continue show the progress on that monitor. Okay, so generally like in general they have that monitor which the dash in that continue show the how which orders currently ongoing, what is the progress, kind of thing.
It's a kind of a live dashboard only. You have to create the dashboard, like you want to visualize the resource status lively. So whatever changes we are making in execution at a time of execution, those will be reflected here as well.
So refresh, you said that refresh, it's a manual refresh or auto, you can set auto refresh every.
So data refresh, if I want to manually, I can do, or refresh configuration, I can do the auto refresh as well. So be mindful on this because it will increase the load on the server for this actually. So yeah, options are there.
Mm-hmm.
Like in minutes and all.
Okay.
So here, if you click on the insert this one charts, we will have options of different charts. Your line, numeric points, combination of columns and lines, stack one with the combination also. Okay. Stack area, pie, donut, and different. I think these are the charts available. Okay. How you want the chart or orientation, will be vertical or horizontal, that you can define. Here you define your measures, here you define your dimensions, colors if you want to define, filters if you want to define, everything you can do from here. Add-on charts are there. Want to do link analysis? I never did. So these are some high level charts available or add-ons on the charts are there which you can use. I'm not much familiar of this. Hyperlink, you can put a hyperlink, any links you want to put on all, so that you can link to any of the external mobile or any page if you want. That is there. Custom add-ons like what we have. Tooltips if you want to add anything is there. Chart properties are there. So if you want to arrange tools, I don't know, total sort of automatically others maybe. This is one way you can just build a chart, and there's cosmetic changes are there, which is available here. So width, height, color, fonts, legends, levels, all those things. So it have both charts, which charts and what information you want to show, and then cosmetic changes you want to do. So you can do it from here. So these are the two toggles you can switch in between. Okay. So let me go to the furthers also. So next one is tables. If you want to add, you can add tables. Okay. It's depend what type of table you want, cross table, non-aggregated list. You can put information as well, what columns you want to have. All those you can have it. So like I want the child material orders, plant. You can see those data coming now. Then we have this page level filtration. So I want to do this. Dimension, I will say plant. Filter by members. All members I will choose. So I will have option to filter the data. So all the dashboard data will be filtered based on this. It's not like a single one. So if I want to just see this one, so this table you can see it's getting okay. Change. It is having now only 96910 table. If I select all, it is for all the plants I'm saying. So it's dashboard level or story level filter you can put based on with the help of this particular. Then we have this is for the if you want to add in text, containers, any panels, anything, or any other image or anything. So you can use this one. This one to link variables, variable settings. I'm not sure about this one. Never used. If you want to link the dimensions, that also you can do. Not sure much about it as well. Here you can create, add, or delete your data sources. Okay. Again, this is for the format. Okay. These are the different formats, layouts basically available for the dashboard or story. You can use whatever you like, blank, or you want something like this, with charts and all. If I'm applying, let's see how it comes. Okay, so I have so many things here. Okay, let me delete it first. So this is how the template look like. You can just place the thing as you please. Okay. So this is so template it is basically it's if it fits on a requirement, use it, or you can just cancel whatever not. Oh yeah. So you can just reporting message company, these are the different way you can have it. Okay. Then we have design preferences. What is this? Okay. So different settings are there at the story level or at the widget levels. Okay. If you want below this legends, basically. So those slides like changes and all you can do, how it should look like and all. Every widget like text, how should be. Oh, simple text is there. If you want to put some background, you can do. I don't like it. Font you want to change to Roman, color if you want to change to dark blue, anything. So this is always is so in this way you instead of if you have a global setting or global format you want to put inside instead of going to each tab, you can use this one to do the formatting of the widgets or the other information on the canvas. Okay, so if I want to put some background in the format like this one, I will remove other settings which I did. So see, that's got change. I'm liking it. It's very weird. So I will have blank white page. That is better. Okay, then view, how you want to view it. Then filters are there. Any filters, this is the filters we have. Any other you want to put, so all those you can do. Device preview view is auto, how this dashboard will look like. Okay, so those you can just, one second. This is how it looked like in dashboard if you have 4K. So it's different. Basically, you want to test it, your dashboard or story before publishing it to the different user. You can just check this as well. Okay. Okay, let me do one thing. I will delete all of it. I don't need. We will go. So these are the different features available which you can use here. Or anyone you know better, like this one. So this is nothing. It's a SAP only. So it might be people like in actual scenario. What we'll do actually, we will have someone who is more expert in this case, because for them it will be like a easy work to do all these things. Will be very easy for them. So they can easily. So maybe possible. Like I'm not expert in this. It may take hour for me to do this simple thing, but the SAG expert can do very easily this all the thing. So we have a count. Okay. Then we have order that started before. These are the two numbers I have. Okay, so you can see the order which started before planned date is having 9, and total quantity orders we have 90. Let me do just, let's go with one plant only. So this number got changed. Okay. I don't want to view this way. I want to have a numeric points only. So here I can see the 11 total quantities is there, means total order is 11, and only 5 of them are completed before the plant started. Okay, but I want to show some what do you call it, percentage, not in this way. So what I will go here and I will create a calculation. So this will be aggregation, sorry, and calculated measure will be, and the name will be started on time. And what I'm going to do is like order start on time divided by count. Okay.
What sets ZaranTech apart in SAP corporate training? It's our unique blend of expertise and innovation. We offer customized courses tailored to each client's needs, ensuring relevant, targeted learning. Our vast trainer database brings you wisdom from the best in the field. Need resources? Access our extensive training material repository anytime. We are all about measurable results, providing detailed student metrics to track progress. And we don't just teach, we build community. Join our thriving social media network, connecting learners beyond boundaries. With ZaranTech, you are not just training, you are transforming your SAP expertise.
Into 100 will give me the percentage. Okay. So the percent is coming is 45. Okay. I want to change this one. So I will have some options, formatting option as well here. Okay. This will be field will be percentage. Why it is not coming? I don't want decimal to 0. Okay. Percentage not coming. Sign show as default. No, I don't want to use underline. I want to create my own. So I'm showing it should be percentage, and I won't want to show anything after decimal. So I'm keeping 0, and I'm saying okay. Okay, it's not coming correct. Reason I know. So this is happening twice. I will just remove the percentage here. So it will be calculating only this one. Then with the help of that, I'm changing the percentage. So basically, you can see I can change all those things as well. I don't want to see the total. I don't want to see the order started before time. I just want to see the percentage. Okay. Here also as well. What I want to do is like, oh, yo. Okay, it's just, and so it's not edited. Yeah, what I want to do is like formatting is fine from here. Second value, I don't want to have anything. If we want to put any threshold value as well, not here. What I want to do is like I want to put a coloring on this. Like if it is the percentage, like if it is like below 30, it should be red color. Okay, something like so that I'm going to see how I can do this. But this is a basic idea how you create a numeric data on the screen. I don't want to add filter. I want to add threshold if I did. Add a threshold. Add a threshold. Okay, yeah. So inside the color only, I have to add threshold. Select a measure. Measure is on time. If it is it's below 32. Okay, I'm getting confused. It is max. Like suppose 45, then it is fine. If it is with less than this, why I'm getting confused on this. So it is okay if it is greater than. Oh my god, I'm confused on here. So if I'm saying if it is max is less than 30, and it is if it is between 30 and 60, and if it is 70. It's not applied to this one. Okay, but my condition is wrong, I guess. 1 second. If my percentage is minimum, okay, is good, minimum 60, 30. something I'm putting on lower bound must be lower than the higher bound. So if I'm saying if it is, I'm getting confused here. So what our objective is, like when the time, basically its started time percentage is higher, okay, then it should show in green. So limited bar I want to put, which is like if it is less than 30, okay, it should come under the critical or something, okay. So my minimum is 0 and max is 30, then it should be red. Okay, if it is between 31 to 44, it should be lower, must be the lower than the higher bound in the range. What does mean? I'm getting confused. Anyone can help me on this? Maybe I'm very bad in the ranging thing. Okay. So if my warning is in between, is less, okay, 0 to 30, I'm saying it will be warning, and 30 to 40, right, it's going.
You can give there as like in red, you can give 44, 6 or something, you know.
Here?
Yeah.
46, you're saying?
Yeah.
Just checking.
And
30 to 45, it's saying is like it is warning, and then
yeah.
above it is
Yeah.
saying it is critical. And if I say but it doesn't, as per the logic, doesn't make sense, right? I wanted it like if my percentage is low, that means
More critical.
more critical, right? So I told you I'm not good in this actually.
If we want to make more than if
Can we change
started
the
on
now?
time,
Okay.
if 90%, it should be green. Okay, 70% should be yellow. Okay, and below 70, it should be red. I want more than 90% should start on time. उससे नीचे है तो it should give me a warning, and below 70, it is critical.
Okay, but okay, minimum 19 should be this fine. Then minimum 60 you said, right? And then minimum 30. Okay. Here the maximum limit. Yeah, right. So if it is more than, where this range is to me. Okay, so from 30 to 60, it will be red. 60 to 90, it will be in warning stage, and above 90, it will be in green state. Okay, so in this case, our graph should look like a red one. Yeah, all right. So it's indicating like our like actual start time is not fulfilling our KPI standard and all. Okay. Oops, thanks. And this is how you can create a simple and put some logics based on it. So this what you guys help me on achieving this. I can change this logic as well. Like I'm being little big instead of being so aggressive, I want to be little softer. So even saying it's 3 and 10. So it's like I become little softer. Like if it's going beyond 10, then from 10 to 40 only I'm saying if it is in this range, it will be critical. If it's above 45, I'm okay, no problem. So in that case, our API will look like this one. Okay. So it will give an instead of like going in table, understanding how much it's working on time and all. This simple logic will give a good perspective to the manager and plant manager. Okay, this much of my orders are starting on time. Okay, you want to show total as well, how much order totals are there. So that also you can see total orders. If you want to change the name, okay, let me just do that as well. So you can just change the name. So you can say total order also is there. So started on time is 45%. Total orders are this much. Okay. We want to do more cosmetic things like more options. So if you want to show and hide some chart titles, like the top ones, subtitles also I want to hide all of it. So I can remove that top ones. So right now I can see only these one. 45% started on time and total orders are 11. If I want to visualize for all the plants, just select the and this is what. Okay, this is how you can do your simple presentation of your data. Okay. Let's take a break of 10 minutes and we'll try to create one more chart.
Yeah. So, Kajal, can we export this as a PPT?
Save it. Export option is there. Where is it? Here was the save as template. No, this is not. Export is there actually. Where is it? We have export. We can okay, save as is the right. But the save as no. I had we can save this as a PPT actually. We can do that. But option, I'm not able to see it. I will let you know. I will search in the break, okay? But we had the option. We used to do, but now I'm not sure where it went. This is okay. In view, if I go, yeah, okay. On the view, I will able to do. So when I'm in edit option, I cannot do. So if I say export, so I have option to export as PDF or PPT. Okay. So in PPT, we have options, header and all those things, and can export it. So yeah. So it will be exported whatever the data you have selected. Okay. Yeah. Let's take break for 10 minutes. We'll meet at 10:37.
Kajal, one small thing. This is the actual output value, right? Where can we provide the target value?
I didn't understand.
Can we provide some target as well?
Where? Give me a scenario
In this
instead.
Okay, so let us take an example. I have a KPI for production figure. Okay, I want to achieve the plan versus actual as a 95%. 95% as the actual percentage, which should be the target, which will become the target, and actual output it can be 90 or 100, whatever.
Okay, then what are you gonna do on the dashboard with the target value?
For display, so I can compare my actual figure with target.
Okay, so basically this one also is if you understand, I'm not sure. This one also is a target only, right? We are targeting that if my production is greater than it's reaching this target 45, then I'm showing in the green. If reaching my target of 40, that means I'm alerting the supervisor, okay, it's in that zone target, like the warning target zone. Or if it is below or 10, so it's a base of this is you are doing the targeting only, right? You are putting in information to the system. Based on this, you show the colors that you can do easily. It's not the problem. Here it's did based on this particular data. You are talking about the actual production, right?
Yep.
Yield, basically. This is a planet. This is the actual yield.
Any
So
value, it can be a scrap or yield or consumption.
this is how you can visualize it on the screen. Another way might be for having it, like you can put some targets value, but I need to check that. Like,
Okay.
but this is one way you can do actually. So I just created one simple graph. Okay, this is a bar of column graph. Okay, so in this, I just put the information like how much quantity is there delivered and how much quantity to build is there. Okay, so that information is there. So it's I didn't make any change in the data source. It's all same only. We have the order table only, current order table. We have these selections. Okay. So yeah, this is all we have tables. I didn't make any change in table. And but I just put two columns, two measures I put actually. This is one is the quantity delivered. This much as quantity is delivered, and this much quantity to be built is there. So if I look at the plant level only, that also I can do. Okay. Quantity delivered, and this if you want to look at the what do you call it? Material level as well. I didn't select the material dimension. It is there, right? Try it right. Okay. So these are the materials, okay, for these two plants. If I want to see only for this material, so this is the quantity which is to be built, and this much has been delivered as of now. You can see at the material level as well. Okay. And so basically you can put as much filter as you want. There's no restriction, like you can have one filter only or two filter. So here if you see on the base of material as well, you are so whatever this selections you're doing, it will be affected or impacted on the all the uh, graph charts you have on the screen. It's not specific or not linked to any one of as of now. Let's try to create one more type of graph, which is time series. add a dimension. I'll have actual start date. Okay, let me change the chart first. Time series. Measure is count. But time dimension. No, this is not it. Here I need to add one dimension, which is why I'm not able to see that dimension. Time is my dimension and start time only. It should come here. Okay, it's related to the order only. I'm on the order object only. I can see in measure all of it, but in time, I cannot see any dimension. If I change it to any other, let me change to donut. Linear measure. Let me see. ISO, let me measure. Stack dimension I can see here. But if I change to time series, why this dimension is not coming? Okay, let me do one thing. Let me remove the count first. No. Okay, some problem is there. Dimension is this. I can see it, but it is not coming at here. Why? But okay, the idea basically is like count per start. This is right. This is what I need. A dimension, time dimension is required to build a time series. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me save it just. Okay, understood. They need time as well, and in this, I need to make a change. If I go to filter, we have actual start time. Okay, let me review this. Actual start have date and time both. Okay, this is what I need. Actual start time is only having time. Which I don't think so. It is needed only. Add mode column. Date will be having date only, nothing else. Let me do one thing. Let me see other. These are also not coming. They're not scheduled start. If I take. Let's see. Something is wrong with the like type. It is not recognizing because these are the dimensions only, like start, actual start time and all. These are dimension only. I should take it, or maybe I'm missing something. Let me go here. No dimensions. This is not right. And these are my dimensions. It should come here actually. Not sure why this is not picking up. Okay. I ideally should have it. Because if I take on a different what you call chart, I can see it is a part of the dimension. If I go here, I can see actual start. These are the part of the dimension. But for the time series, it's not taking it up. I don't know. No. So idea is like you have to select one dimension and one your measure. So it will show something like here you will be have a time series and whatever the completions are there. Like suppose at 15 I've completed 10 hours. So it will showing 10. Next day I've completed one, it will showing one, like that way. So it will be having a line and you will see all those. Similar to this, whatever you can see here. Have those data points. You can visualize it. So this is a broad idea how to use the quad basic this dimensions. Let me see if I'm missing something on here. No problem. Give me a better solution. Yeah. So just let me save it. Once it is saved, okay. Right now this is in development only. Like I'm working on it. I have not published it any to anyone. If I want to share, I can share it with someone. Like I will share it with these guys. Okay, so I can share to them. Okay, I can give them edit or view access. Okay, so if I share, never use this feature. Let's see what happens. So sharing setting has been updated. So it has been shared with these 4 people. Can anyone can see they are able to view this particular. So earlier, what is the assumption was not there. So whatever I am creating will be visible to me until unless I'm not publishing it to any. I'm not publishing that part of this dashboard, that story. So I think for this they have created this feature where we can share the story. So along with me, these people can also view, or if I'm giving a right to this guy, so he can edit the story as well. Okay. And this dashboard story will be available to everyone for the view once I publish it. So let's go and publish this part. So publishing, you have to come to the home page of Manage Dashboard. Okay. And here just select the dashboard and click on where's the publish. Okay, they changed that as well. Okay. Maybe with this release, they have changed this also. So we used to have this button called publish here. So once it is published, will be visible to all. But I think now this will be available through share only. Any one of you can just share your screen and see whether you're able to access this part story dashboard.
Okay, I'll share my screen.
Yeah.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
So I tried this. I'll refresh it once again.
What is your server name basically?
5.
5.
Server 5. Yes, I can see now.
So you can see this for now. But you will have a view right only, I guess, not edit right. So now the way to share with everyone is to use the share functionality only, not like publishing, so that it will be available to all. We can have multiple pages as well. It's not like you can have single only. You can have multiple page as well. You can add it. Yeah, it will take some time.
Our comprehensive student metrics ensure top-notch learning experiences. We track engagement through attendance, participation, and video interactions. Performance is measured via quiz scores and assignment submissions. We monitor learning behaviors, including time spent and revisit patterns. Our metrics cover social learning, course completion rates, and even post-course success. With technical data on platform usage and device information, we optimize every aspect of your learning journey.
So yeah, this is a way you can share the dash story with the different people. Just share it. No publishing. No publishing is needed basically now. So you can create as many as dashboard as you want. Story. You can have multi pages as well. It's not like a single page you can create. Multi-page to creating that. Let me just quickly show that as well.
For creating the dashboard in the Scratch, you have told we have added the SAML data. So do you have the template or anything like that? What are the data?
So sample to the one which will upload it once the configuration done from the AIS, that I don't have, but this is a sample you can download from here and you can see what metadata it have inside this initialize embedded analytics. This is a NDM related, I guess it will have, but what you have to upload is coming from the your identity provider system once you did the configuration. So that I don't have.
Okay.
Okay, so to create multiple page, you have options to plus add. So here I can create canvas, I can have responsive page. You just have to drag and drag. I don't know what made the difference in this. But yeah, this is all the the okay. So it's aligning it by itself, whereas in here it's responsive, its system is doing by itself. Here I have to add. Okay. Yes. This is a different pages type you can have it. Okay, styling, add the things you want to do, keep on adding it. So I don't think any limitation is there. Never try more than a 2-page dashboard, but I feel like you can do more than 10 till 10 you can do, and then after you got a warning, this will have impact on your code, but you can go ahead and see like. But yeah, I don't think so. You create at least 1 or 2 or max 5 side in one story, not more than that pages. But you can have as long as you want. Okay. Any other questions related to the topics which we have discussed? In which way we'll go through the eco connector. I think in this or in the first initial, right, I explained the different architecture about it, how the integration will look like. Apart from that, I don't think so. We have anything on that. Okay, the architect diagram is not there, but it's similar to look like this one. If not, I will add it. It is same idea what we discussed last time. Nothing, instead of this box, you will having a little representation will be different, but the idea will be same. Only this is how you can connect your shop floor to the DMC. So I don't know if you want to repeat it. I will do that, but it will be same idea only.
Covering this alert part?
Alert part, I don't know what I already covers up of it, but not sure what you wanted. So
Like,
I think this is where you can see your system, what alerts are coming. I explain, I can create your own types. Okay. And you can set the information levels, how you want to create and what properties you want to look. Actions you can add actually. So I will do one thing. I will create one simple type which you can use, or can have anything. But I think I already have covered, and I don't know is anything I'm missing out. You're still looking for it. But this is how you can manage your alerts, and then based on it, you can just um, notify the concerned group of people whom you want.
okay. And there are some topics related to quality management, maintenance management, predictive maintenance.
I think I already said that these features are not yet available in this. Okay, predictive management, predictive quality management is something which is related to the your. You need to have your artificial or machine learning setup. Basically, you should have some data already. You already have learning data which you already uploaded. Then system will do based on that data. So I don't think so. It will be that easy to do in the sessions, or so I don't know who created that. Okay.
And two, once we have the DM, is there any customizations or any prerequisites or to set up these things from functional side? Do we need to do anything once
Yes.
we have the?
Yes. I told you have to do this setup. So you have to do the configuration between your identity provider and the DMC. For that, you have to upload this. You have to establish the communication trust between these two. For that, you have to exchange the SAML from both of the system. So that somewhere I saw it is there as a part of it as well.
Do you have any document, Kajal? It's like the setup between the top floor and the DMC system setups step by step, or some document, configuration document, such kind of thing.
Integration related things, right? It is better to always go with what the SAP is providing instead of getting it from someone else. They have more better or clear picture you will get from the standard integration document than other than getting it from anywhere else. Somewhere it is there. I saw.
There is also something related to labeling.
Labeling, no, not able to complete. That I don't have that expertise for that actual labeling thing. So that is not possible.
And in alerting system, that's all that we need to know, like that you mentioned, just how to.
So see, you can create your own custom types, alert types. Suppose like any. Okay, what I should say. Okay, so suppose you have one critical job. Okay, and resource is not available, not because of some reason which is already present, maybe some XYZ reason. You raise alert that case. And then in that case, what you want to do, you want to shift the operation from that resource to another resource. Okay, you get the information from the shop floor, and you want to automate that as well based on that alert. So that also you can set up on that type. So whenever you're receiving this alert, you can perform one PPD. You can notify this concerned supervisor or a concerned user which is associated with that, and that PPD logic, whatever you have, you can it will be executed and it will done. So this is all we have. What else you're looking for the alerting system? I'm not sure about it. Any deviation happening, you can notify the concerned person or group that is there. You have to raise alert from that from that plugin actually. So it's not necessarily you have that plugin for on that particular pod. You can have in different pod also. You can attach it to part of different custom. You have a API as well for the alert, I guess. So you can use that as well. Let me see API is there. No, that
Okay, can we say one scenario? So how means theoretically that's fine, but how to do it in setup in the systems and how like when that user logged in on that particular whether they see that how many alerts or from that alert is there any suggestions or recommendation?
Here you have this material request. Okay, I'm requesting and notifying to different users. So this user will get a message, information, material shortage. Okay, let me assign it to myself as well. As soon as this message is posted, it must not be known what is not must be known. If I go to manage alerts, okay, that was not posted. Okay, at the top I can see one message there for me, and this message shortage is there. Here I can see the information regarding this. What is it? We want to assign any particular user. Okay, I want this person to act on this assignment done. Once that is done, also I can change the status from here to completed, yes, and all. Okay, this is what at the operation level, at the supervisor level, I will receiving these. I can assign processor like anyone, any specific person need to work. Okay, so I had changed the status. He or she will work on it. Okay, this is how I can manage the alerts. And if I go if I want to send notification, mail notification, I can have this as well. Okay, our subjects body, I can put it everything. I don't want anything. Recipient, I don't want to put anything here. So now just subject I'm putting. property sets, you can add what value you want to see here when you're doing this DMC property. If I look, okay, so these are the information I will able to see. Okay, this is for the only for the connection, so not this one. I will remove this one. I want to pass the DMC property. What is this DMC property? Basically, planned and work center information I will pass only, and what action I want to do. So action is there. I can create an email whenever this is getting triggered. I can create a process. Let me see if I have any process. Check certification. I will do. I have to pass this parameter, which I already have for this API test AP. It won't work because I don't have these values of now. I'm going to look into operations. Can I have you? No. So I have to select different property set to get the operation value of that selected. Okay, user ID also ID. Let me add this. Let me go here. Remove this one. I don't need it. Oh, this property have medium is scanned. Let's see. So this is related to your all equipment. This is also not needed. DMC shop floor have all the information. Okay. So DMC shop floor, I will select here actions in this operation. I want to have operation user ID. User information I'm not getting from here. Not from here. Okay. Let's keep it blank, but see, for this running this particular logic, this user ID was mandatory kind of things. But while writing, I didn't make a mentions, but I can skip it now. Okay. What type of error? These are the standards warnings. Have you want to replace it with someone? Anything standard you can do. Statuses. These are the new acknowledge. Translation. If you want to do English for this type to any other language, you can do add language. Want to add Korean? You can add Korean as well. And you can put the translation here for the English and this. I will remove this one. Don't need it. Okay, save it. No existing ID test found. Why it's coming on that one? So this is where you can create your own type actions you can assign and then use on the pods. Actions I've showed you, like you can have multiple things. You can create a mail. Okay. You can run a process as well. And then use on the pod. So this is how, so whenever this particular type will be triggered, this particular process will be executed. Okay. So more configurations are there for these at the system level you have to do for the custom type to be executed. So it is or kind of a lengthy process, not a straightforward one. But yeah, this is the features you can get it from the defining your own types. So you can have your own logic, anything, or you can process anything when these type of alerts or are raised and all. But this is how you can create and utilize the features available.